guys.
All right.
Would you rather have a 100% shot of getting $1 million or a 50-50 shot at $10 million?
100%. Because I'll
100% shot.
million. But if it was like a billion, then I'd weigh the options.
See, I had that same
10
thing,
million
right?
ain't really that
Like,
much.
we learned about odds and gambling and such, right? And like, the mathematical answer to this is you definitely want the 50-50 shot, right? Because that 50-50 shot at 10 million is worth $5 million. Like,
Worth $9 million.
It's worth. It's worth
it's worth
You're
$5
not getting
million.
anything.
Oh, I see.
If you
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah, a 50-50 shot at 10 million is worth 5. So, like, in theory, you're offering me something worth $1 million or something worth 5, but $1 million's a lot. Like,
See, my thought is that if I have $1 million, I can turn that into $10 million really easily.
Really? What's your
I mean,
trick?
give me 5 years, and people way smarter with money than I am, and I'll be all set.
Or you could be like Rocky.
I don't think so. There's a lot of people who have money and they don't double it every 5 years.
No, I'm not like talking about
But you
doubling
could,
it.
I
but,
mean-
event.
No,
I'd
I'm
double
sorry. You talked about getting a 10-banger in 5
Yeah.
years. You're like,
I'm
oh,
the best stock guy on the planet.
here's $100,000 in 5 years. I expect this to be worth
If you know
what
that
would
guy,
that
hook
be?
me up.
Yeah, that would be $1 million. Like that. That is
My feeling is that I'm just saying I would rather have the 100% shot at $1 million because I would not. You'd be able to do more with that than the 50-50 shot at $10 million.
No, the way I look at it is $1 million isn't going to change my life, and I don't think it would change anyone's life unless they're just retarded. It only changes your life if you go out and start buying Ferraris and shit. But
It changed
Which
my
I would
life
do.
that I'm not going
That's
to be
exactly
in
what
like
I'd
crippling
do.
debt from going to college.
I'd probably
$1
die.
million
I'd probably die
right
real
now
soon.
would make me debt free, and I'd put the rest of it in a fucking savings account.
Seriously.
$1 million
That's
would
wild,
change
dude.
my life.
I'd probably die.
I mean,
in
it wouldn't be
5
like
years after getting $1 million.
no,
completely
it may
transforming.
change your life for the next couple of years, but your life as a whole is going to turn out pretty much the same way.
But the
with
way
or
I'm going
without
to live
that
my
$1
life
million.
with $1 million, my life will only last a couple more years.
See,
What I'm
That's a
saying
good
is,
way to put it.
if
But-
I get $10 million, now I can change my life. Now I don't have to multiply my money by 10 times to be filthy rich. Now I just got to multiply my money by 10% a year, and I'm filthy rich.
But Kyle, like, I have a lot of, co-workers and guys in this situation. They come out of college, they have some debt, and then they get married and they buy a house, and then they, at the same time, are working to pay off their mortgage and their college debt for the next 30 or 45 years if they say move in the middle of the house thing. If you were to just drop $1 million, actually a whole lot less than that, then that would almost double their income for that entire being in debt period. That $1 million could do more than that. It could pay off their student loans, it could pay off their house, and it would ensure that their kids didn't finish college in the same situation they were in. Like, it's almost generational wealth, if you could drop $1 million and do the right thing with it.
It could also make their life longer from less stress.
Like, what it doesn't do is it doesn't give you, like, a pimping yacht and, like, the Kim Kardashian lifestyle. Like, $1
Yeah, I
million...
don't need a yacht though.
I hear you.
Not
But, like, the thing about, paying your housing forever, paying that house off, like, making your cars paid for, like, that sort of thing just greases the skids. Those drains that stick their tentacles into your income and just suck on it for, decades wouldn't be there if you had $1 million injection. So it would be pretty different.
I'll say this. Let me give you this example. I have an uncle who was paying child support on 6 kids for 18 years each. So they overlapped each other for a very long period of time. So there was a long period of time where he was paying child support for 6 kids. It was like destroying him. That's all of his money. He had no money left. He was basically destitute while still working overtime. You know what I mean? Like the worst of situations. His life's no different now that he's got it all paid off, than it was beforehand. It's pretty much the same life as far as quality of life and what he can do.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though he's
pretty
not
much.
paying 6 child supports, he's not having an
He's living the
increase?
same life.
He's doing something wrong.
Yeah, he made a mistake somewhere along the way. Did his income drop?
No, same thing.
Did he just start buying more shit when he had money?
No, he's not doing anything with it. There's not that much money to begin with. The way I look at it is that $10 million.
Yeah, but you're taking out the factor that he doesn't have to work overtime anymore if he doesn't want to. He chooses to. There's a difference when you choose to work overtime and when you have to work overtime.
And then when
Well,
he
that's true.
stops
He doesn't
working
work-
overtime, he'll
he doesn't work
probably
the,
he'll
crazy
probably be
over-
living a good life. Like he'll probably be able to enjoy himself a lot more.
I mean, he's at work thinking, man, I really want to go home, but I can't. But when he didn't have the child support, he's like, I'm feeling pretty bad. I'm gonna take a half day today, and he can do that.
I'd rather have 10 million not work at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
or you could have 0 with a 50% flip. It's not a guaranteed thing.
I would definitely take that chance, though.
What if you had
Okay,
no
so-
money?
I would view it like poker, dude. I would view it objectively. It's like if you're in a poker game and the pot odds are right, you take the bet no matter what. It's just statistically the correct move to make. You remove your feelings from the situation, from the decision, and you do it mathematically. And the mathematical answer is go for the 10 million.
okay, so if you had the 1 million, let's just say hypothetically you chose the 1 million, what would you do with it?
I don't know, buy another house.
Yeah, boring shit. I'd be totally responsible with it.
Yeah, like see, I would set up. I would
How's a
definitely pay off
house
my
not
college.
responsible?
No, I wasn't calling you irresponsible. I was
Oh.
suggesting that I would also be boring.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like I'd pay off my college. I'd pay off probably my parents' house, and then sock the rest away for like a rainy day.
Dick Clark says you should buy gold,
I want to call
which is weird because
Walgreens.
he's dead.
Yeah, really. Do you think Dick Clark counted down the last moments of his life?
Oh my gosh!
definitely.
All right. Dude, let me do a crank call.
Now, did he say the one
You're
or
gonna
did he
call.
die on?
I got a question financially.
It's already ringing.
Calling somebody.
Thank you for calling your 24-hour Walgreens, located at southwest corner of
Bastards.
Highway 55 and Olive Chapel,
All right.
with convenient pharmacy drive-through service.
Egg them.
Order prescription refills in seconds from our free Walgreens mobile app. Go to walgreens.com/mobile to learn more. For the pharmacy department, press 1. For all to refill your prescription, press 8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1. If you are a patient, press 2.
Press
To
what?
use Walgreens Touch Tone Prefill service, press 1. To leave a message for the pharmacy staff, press 2. To check if your prescription is ready for pickup, press 3. To speak to one of our pharmacy staff, press 0. To return to the... Please hold to speak to one of our pharmacy staff.
Yeah, I got this guy who's on bad side, and he's freaking
I might try to score some Adderall.